What's up, everyone? My name is Tags, and I like to play the tower. All right, so yeah, we are back finally with another episode of Making Up for Lost Time. I am now farming tier 16. I guess you could say I make a little bit more now. Right now, we're in the 300s in terms of the trillions per minute, about 336. I'm trying out a strategy with the orbital augment. I'm still using reverse orb devo, but I'm trying it with the new mod now, with a little bit different setup with the modules, which I'll get into in a second. I guess I might as well pull up the stats and all that to show you where I've been at and all. So if we go to the stats here, I'm now at 6.65 big Q, but at the cost of about 92,000 stones. I know, yeah. 369 keys, though. We've been doing pretty good in tournaments, so that's good. This is what the breakdown is looking like per waves now. Recently, I got my first 100 Q run on tier 16 earlier, going about 7,000 waves, I think it was. And that was for 105 Q, which is really cool. Tier 15 I don't do anymore. I capped out at 42 Q, and I've been trying to farm tier 17. Recently I did a live stream doing a live farming run of tier 17, but I think I died at like wave 4,000 or something like that. I was running Project Funding Assist also, so I don't know if that really counts or not, because that's not really what I'm going to be using the farm with. So I guess I just wanted to see where I stand at the moment, but I think I still have another month or so before I could actually farm tier 17. Now, I may need more ELS or more damage, who knows, but yeah. Also, in other news, I got a bunch of relics. I got tier 15, 16, 17, and tier 18. I recently got tier 18, so I got that 10% lab speed relic. That was pretty tough, I'm not going to lie. I did a live stream of my first attempt, and then I did the second attempt, I think like a week or so later, after I improved my damage more. I was afraid that I was going to fail again, so I didn't want to take that risk, I guess, of doing another fail stream, I guess you could say. I don't know, but anyways, so yeah, I ended up getting it. I put up a YouTube short, by the way, of the run. Two things that stood out towards the end of the run. I tried to time my demon mode to go off at wave 2095 so that it would be ready for the final fleet. But thanks to wave skip, I couldn't activate it till 2096. And I forgot all about this until later on. So towards the end of the run, around wave 4490, a protector ultimate was like stuck on my tower, and I was like freaking out at that point. I thought I was about to die, but it turns out it didn't even hit me. I ended up killing it. And then when wave 4495 came around, what do you know? The last fleet was an overcharge, of course, and I panicked at this point because my demon mode didn't activate immediately, and I'm thinking like, no, not like this, please no. And then what happened was, because I didn't take the regen trade-off perk and I had so much health, I was able to tank 5 hits from an overcharge, which gave me enough time to make it to the next wave to activate demon mode. And if I wasn't running Wave Excel, I probably would have died. So because I was running Wave Excel, it actually saved me there. So we got that. I've been trying to do tier 19, wave 2500, but I'm just not there yet. I keep failing miserably. But we did unlock tier 21. I got to wave 305 on 20. And I got to wave 91 on tier 21. Tier 21's already difficult enough. I mean, trying to get to wave 100, it just seems like it's just a matter of good RNG with all the fleets. But we're not there yet. Yeah. And so there's that. I had the demon mode just chilling here because I'm waiting for it to activate when I'm about to die. Now, depending on what fleet comes next, I think the next fleet comes at 39.95, I think. But I'm just going to let... If it's a commander, I hope to activate Second Wind. But if it's a saboteur or a overcharge, it's better to just activate demon mode. So I guess I'll see when the time comes. But yeah, let's go over to the modules. Things look a little bit different here. I have all of the assists now. I recently got the cannon assist and the armor assist. If we look here, I've been putting a little bit of levels in all of the assist mods. So core is at 30 and 29 now. The generator is at 30, 22. So 30 multiplier and 22 for the substat. Armor, I put 1% in the substat, so that's at 2%. But these are the last things I want to touch. Like if I have leftover stones, I like to dump them into my assist mod stuff. But I'd rather do the other 3 than do the armor. And so the cannon was really good too. The cannon was awesome. I got this to 27% on the multiplier and about 9% on the substat. Getting this to 9%, it's giving me 1 extra percent of bounce shot chance, about a little more than 1 times of critical factor, a little bit of attack speed, even though that's mythic, a little bit of super crit multi, and this substat I'm probably not going to unlock for a while because according to the path sheet, this is the optimal level split right now for my modules with how many shards I have left over. I use the effective path sheet for that. On the module sheet, they have a optimal assist levels calculator where all you got to do is input the rarity of the first mod and the second mod in terms of how many stars or just the rarity of it, and then your assist percentages for that rarity, I think. Well, this you do on a separate tab under the presets, but then after that you put in the levels for both on the other sheet, and then it'll give you the optimal level split between the two, and then it'll show you the change in the multiplier in terms of percentage. So I try and do that after almost every run just so I can level these up. So yeah, I'm still running MVN and Dim Core. The only difference here is I had Chronofield Duration up top. I rolled it down to the bottom, and then I was rolling this for Chain Lightning Chance, I believe, but I got this, and this was too good to pass up. So I just left it on there because it gives me 2 extra seconds, which gives me like 70 seconds now of GT duration. And because my substat efficiency, I got it to 29%. That gives me 2 extra seconds of Golden Tower duration, about a little more than 4 degrees of spotlight angle, and a little over about 5.8 times spotlight bonus, and also +1 on the chain lightning quantity. Also a little bit in the Chronofield speed reduction, but this is already capped. I don't know. I have that on MVN as well, but I'm leaving this on for now. When I get a permanent black hole, I'll be removing this substat. I want to try and roll for ancestral black hole duration when I get my black hole to 34 seconds. So I could have so I could have a permanent black hole with MVN. Also, I finally got ancestral Golden Tower duration. This has been really nice as well. Gotta love that. I'm still running BHD with the harness as my assist. Thanks to the 22% substat efficiency, I get 1.76% more ELS in terms of health level skips, and about 2.64% of free ups. That's pretty cool. My Amplify Strike is finished as well. I decided to go with critical chance, damage per meter. Well, I guess you'll know why in a second. Attack speed, critical factor, super crit chance, and super crit multi. I think if I had to get rid of any of these, I would probably get rid of attack speed for like bounce shot chance, but this is fine as is, so I'll just leave it at that. I rolled my Astral a little bit to get more Ancestrals. I had a Rainbow Astral in the past. Now I just got Ancestral bounce shot chance, critical factor, and super crit multi and bounce shot targets. I think only thing I'm missing now is Ancestral attack speed, and I guess critical chance in Ancestral would be nice. For the armor mods, I was using ACP for a while with Space Displacer Assist. I think this honestly is one of the best armor assist mods when it comes to farming, especially for the strategy that I'm running. Just the unique effect alone is really good for the crowd control and all the stuns. So that's cool. And I get a little bit extra wall rebuild in the process for now. Not much, but it's still something. Other than that, I do use OmChip as assist for the tournaments, and this is the current setup on it. The only thing missing is, I think the only thing I'm missing now is maybe, I don't know, I guess I could go for, I guess like a Poison Swamp substat, like a Poison Swamp duration or something like that. I'm not sure what else I could get, because I use everything up to the Spotlight bonus on this mod in tournaments and milestone runs. And it's also a 2-star now. I did get the new mod at the time. I did get Restorative bonus to Ancestral. Funny enough, I think this mod is not too bad in tournaments. I think for certain battle conditions in Legends League, it's actually pretty decent. I think getting it to Ancestral with like enemy health level skip and all, it's not too bad. But for the battle condition, like if there's like armored enemies or I guess Protector Ultimate or Tank Ultimate, maybe it did do better than the Pulsar in some of the tournament runs that I did. But I guess I'll get into those stats in a second. Other than that, yeah, I use this and I use this for tournaments. Now, this was Mythic, I think, but I finally got it to Ancestral after getting the fodder. So I usually use this for tournaments as my assist mod. Works really well with the free util upgrade, the enemy health level skip, and the cash bonus, etc. And then I want to get this to Ancestral because eventually I want to use this as my primary module, but I don't think I'm there yet. I got a long way to go still until I can run it. And I still need one more death penalty to get to Ancestral. So I have 2 here. And then I have 1 here. So I need 1 more, basically. And I also need 1 more Black Hole Digester to get this to 4-star. It's currently 3-star. And same goes for a Negative Mass Projector, which I also got to Ancestral recently. I was testing this as my assist mod for when it comes to farming, but I think that Space Displacer is still the better option for right now. But maybe later on, this might be superior. I also got to build up the substats on it, because the only things I have right now that are good are the orb speed and the orbs. Everything else is too low. So that's the modules. If we go over to the labs, these are my labs. And for the first time in about 7 months or 6-7 months, I am actually doing lab speed again. Yes, it is level 85 now. I think last time I took it out was in one of my earlier Making Up for Lost Time videos. One of the early episodes, it was level 78. So right now it's 85. And I think I want to leave it in now until it's done. I know I was against it for a while, but I think now if I don't do this, I might fall behind too much. So I just want to get it out the way now. And earlier, the last day or so, I was able to save up enough coins to do level 10 of Battle Condition Reduction. This is the final level to max it out, which is awesome. So after that, I'll be done with this lab for good. And this is a great lab for tournaments and for when you farm in tier 14 and higher. It's really good for that. I also picked up a couple more masteries. So right now I'm doing the Coins Mastery, Berserker Mastery, and Waveskip Mastery. I just picked up Waveskip Mastery after my last tournament with the stones I had. And I'm looking to lab this up to the max as soon as I can. Same thing with Berserker Mastery. This thing is crazy, man. I love it so far. On some of my milestone runs, I peaked at like 170 Q damage when I deathified. It was absolutely insane. And then Coins Mastery. I think when I first got the Coins Mastery, my coin multiplier for tier 16 was like 3,100. I think now it's like 4,300 or something like that at level 7. and there's still 2 levels left of this. I got a feeling as soon when this is done, my coin bonus for tier 16 is going to be like over 5,000 at that point. I don't know. I'm calling it now, but don't take my word for it. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I mean, what else is new? That's what I usually do anyway. If we go here to the labs completed recently, these are some of the labs I've been doing recently. Oh, well, what do you know? Of course, the infamous bug where it goes back to last year. So I guess you're going to have to give me a... I guess you're going to have to give me a second here. Okay, I think I'm almost at the top now. And we are at the top, finally. Ooh, man, that took long. Oh, yeah. I've been doing this lab, too. I think... So, before, my favorite discount lab was the Workshop Utility Discount. I like this one so much better. This was one of the labs unlocked with Tier 21. I think it was Wave 60 I got this. This has to do with the utility in the coin enhancements. And I'm trying to level this up as much as I can. So every time I respec, I get a little bit extra coins back, like 0.3%. And because I have a lot of coins in ELS Plus and all that, I'm getting a ton more off of it. It's crazy. Also here, I've done some other labs in the meantime, like Inner Landmine Rotation Speed. I did a couple levels for that so that I could do the Orbital Augment strat, or as they call it, the Infinite strat. I hate saying that because it's not really infinite for me. The highest I got was like Wave 7K so far, like 7,000-ish. So I don't really consider that infinite by any means, but whatever. I got to do that lab. Well, I had to do that to help out with it. Also, Inner Landmine Blast Radius, maxing this out too. Crazy. Oh my god. Now, when Inner Landmines hit any enemy, the blast radius is bigger than my black hole now. It's absolutely insane. Let's see, what else? We also did... We did get some other masteries in the meantime. Here, I did some levels into Goldbot Duration. It's now level 11 or so. I'm sorry, level 12 now. I believe it's level 12 now. I will eventually go back to that. I just don't have the lab space right now because I'm doing 3 masteries at the same time. I did a level into Super Crit Multi, whatever. Recharge Nuke. I finished this lab recently. I did this for like milestones and stuff, and also because I plan on getting the Nuke Smart activation on death eventually, so it can help me do that infinite thing a little bit better. Critical Factor, I got it up to level 90 recently, so I put some levels into that. I finished out Wall Rebuild, which I needed. I got Super Tower bonus to level 24. That was pretty good. I picked up Range Mastery, and I maxed it. I also picked up Extra Orb Mastery. I maxed that out as well. Along with that, let's see. I've been working on damage per meter. I guess you'll know why in a second. I'm not just doing that willy-nilly. I got Enemy Balance a little bit ago. I finished that around about almost a month ago. It's been almost a month now. And other than that, there's the Workshop Utility Discount. Sure, why not? We'll rebuild, sure. And then some Battle Condition Reduction. I also finished out Shockwave Size. I believe I was doing a live stream, and I don't remember what I said, but out of nowhere, someone gifted me like 3,300 gems, and I used it to gem level 17 or something like that, and then I ended up finishing it eventually, Shockwave Size. But the funny thing is, I don't even set it to the max when I do my tournament runs, but I guess it's still good to have to set it in the lab for when I farm, so I don't have to put levels in the workshop for it. Other than that, I'm trying to think of what else. I don't really. Oh yeah, Super Tower Mastery. That's done. I picked that up. I labbed that straight to max. That was a really good one. when I got that to permanent, I saw a huge damage boost. That was cool. And then the other stuff like Intro Sprint Mastery, and Wave Excel Mastery, those are all finished now. Along with Demon Mode. Demon Mode Mastery is finished as well. I believe right around here. Yeah, so right there. And then I finished Damage Mastery as well, sometime around here too. I'm trying to see where that is. I think it's somewhere over here. If I had to guess. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I skipped it. I don't know. But yeah. So those are some of the labs I've been doing. I currently... So yeah, I want to do more levels into this. Eventually, I'm going to have to finish this enemy attack level skip lab. I may even want to do this as well. Just for overcharge. And then maybe resume working on damage per meter eventually. It's level 50 now, but maybe I could put some more levels into it. Maybe range that enemy range. I don't know. Maybe that. Maybe lab coin discount. There's been a joke that I've been saying where basically I say, oh yeah, I got a better discount. It's called make more coins. But I'm just kidding. Eventually, I'm going to have to do this because I want to be able to start affording the mod assist labs, but I'm not quite there yet. I think I need to make at least like, I think it's like 24 to 25 Q an hour to be able to afford those reasonably. Maybe 30 Q an hour. I don't know. But I'm not there yet. Let's see. I guess finish this out eventually. This rotation speed lab. Finish out this. I want to do... I got to finish this out too. This is a big one, obviously. Because that's basically potential shards I'm missing out on. So maybe I should finish this one. I don't know. So yeah, and maybe shock chance too. I might want to put some levels into this. Maybe. I don't know. Other than that, if we go over to the events, I finished this. Event's finished. This landmine mission, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do for this. I hate this mission because right now I lock my landmine damage at 0. I don't really want it killing anything, but oh well, it is what it is. If I scroll down to my gold bot, this is what my gold bot's looking like right now. I'm very close to finishing bonus. Once I finish bonus, I might go ahead and unlock the amplify bot and start working on that. I know I got to get the duration up. I'll try and work on that too, but I'm probably going to do the lab first before I put metals into it. I don't know. We'll see. And, yeah, as for the cards, if we go to cards, I now have 22 card slots. I don't think it's enough. I still need 1 or 2 more slots. Reason being is because I need a slot for nuke, and I need a slot for slow aura. I'm not running slow aura when I farm because I just don't have the space. And it would be nice to have a slot maybe for like health or regen, or even like Fortress, you know, because obviously Fortress Mastery is S tier. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah. So these here, starting from here, these are all the masteries I have now. I have damage, range, cash, coins, enemy balance, free upgrades, extra orb, wave skip, which I recently got, intro sprint, recovery package chance, super tower, demon mode, wave excel, and berserker. Berserker I just got last week. Funny enough, I unlocked this module while I was on vacation, and I was sitting on the toilet at the time, going to the bathroom, and I just unlocked it then and there. It is what it is, you know. What could I say? Shit happens, I guess, you know. But okay, let me stop. But anyways, yeah. But yeah. So I guess I gotta let this run out first, and then when this run finishes, we can go ahead and talk about the workshop and the vault and the tournament stuff, and then go from there. Well, it looks like my run ended early. If we go here to the run history, looks like I died at wave 5000. I'm not sure what happened there. Wasn't even looking. I was listening to music, and then I turned around and said I died, but oh well. It only went to wave 5000. 60 Q coins earned. 13.9 Q an hour. Here's some of my run history recently. So recently my best run was 7,000 waves. I got 105 Q, about 15.6 Q an hour. This was yesterday, I believe. Yep. And then earlier today, I went 6,400 waves for about almost 90 Q. So I'm getting around like 15 Q an hour. I also tried doing a tier 17 farm run. I got to 3766, making about 35 Q for about 12.8 Q an hour. I'm not quite there yet. I think I need a little bit more damage first before I could do tier 17. Also, I think getting my Amplify bot and syncing it with the tank ultimate battle condition might actually help. So maybe if I get my Amplify bot to 100-second cooldown, maybe that'll help. I think I heard that's the correct number for that. And then, yeah, these are some of the other runs. I think these are from when I streamed. I did tier 21 a couple times and tier 20. These are my tournament runs. This was a personal best. I'll get to that in a second. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Oh, man. I can't even talk straight right now. And yeah, as you can see, we've been farming tier 16 for a while now. I was doing tier 15 last month, but now I'm doing tier 16 full time. As you can see here, I'm getting anywhere between 5,000 and 6,000 waves now on tier 16. Here we got 6443 for 91 Q. And then this here was a milestone attempt on tier 19. I'm trying to get the atomic skin, which is wave 2500, but that's not going so well. Oh well, it is what it is. If we go over to the workshop, if you notice here, I have the presets now. This is a meme. Oh, by the way, yeah, I just began a lab, so I can't even switch to that because I can't even show that because of my coins. But here, even for this, I have, so basically the way I have it set up, just to show real fast, I need to take this out for a second just to show this. So let's just put this in for now. But the way I have my presets set up, I have 2 for farming and 2 for milestones and tournaments. What I do is I set up one preset, and then what I do is I take the second one and then I respec it, and I just go off of the first one and I try and match everything. The reason why I do this is because I'm doing the coin discount lab as well. Well, I was doing this lab, the coin discount one. So every time, since this is retroactive, every time a level finishes, I could do a respec and get a little bit more coins back every time. And so what I do is, as a guide, I use one of the presets as a reference, and I just go back and forth between them. Like, okay, so if these are here like this, then when I respec here, these all got a match on what they are on the other one. Same thing for tournament. It says here, so basically what I'll do is I'll have one setup, and then what I'll do is I'll respec, and then then I'll add like one more level of enemy level skip or something like that, and then go from there. So with the farming, this is basically my farming setup. What I do is, oh, well, that was awkward. What I do is I max everything except for range, bounce shot range, and rend armor. I usually lock this, but I don't anymore because I run the damage limiter. So that's why I have this unchecked for now. And I leave rend armor at like 100 because it doesn't really do much. I really don't care. I could get to like 150, like level 150 maybe, but it doesn't matter. Defense, everything's maxed except for landmine damage and shockwave size. I have this locked at 0 because I don't want to do a lot of damage. Shockwave size, I also have locked. This should be 1.45 for minimum range. I keep forgetting to set it back, so I might as well do that. So if I go here, it was 1.15, so this has to say 0.85. And then when we go back, okay, there we go. Now it's correct. Everything's maxed out now. On the utility, everything's maxed except for the level skips. right now I'm using 520 health level skip and 450 attack level skip. I believe these are the values until the cost it goes up again. I think for enemy attack level skip, I think I could put more in, but I'm just going to leave it like this for now. And then for the tournament, everything is the same, except the only difference is on here, is on the utilities, basically. Well, the difference here is just the coin bonus and all. But oh, by the way, yeah. So for the farming, these are what I run right now for the damage and all. This is according to the path sheet, of course. I upgrade this as per the path sheet. It is what it is. I figured, you know, for the most ROI. For health, I use 1.6 orb size now. I think to get it to 1.7, it costs like 1 big Q. Let me see real fast. Yeah, it costs like 1.19 big Q, but I could just also run the discount lab to reduce this price a little bit more. But whatever. A little bit more into the regen. I'll probably get these both to 1.8 eventually. For the utility, I have 1.7 for the coin bonus. I've been going hard on this now. And Cells kill bonus is 1.55, but I could definitely increase this. I just haven't been just putting the coins into it, but I probably should because the buy cost is very cheap compared to the other stuff. Free upgrades is 1.36 because I'm running Black Hole Digester, and enemy level skip for when I farm is 1.32. I think I have... Oh, so this setup I have it at 1.33, so I'll probably be using this one. But I think because I just did that lab upgrade, I may not be able to switch to this one right away because of that. But whatever. That's the only thing I don't like about the presets, because I had like 600 Q or so, and I spent it all to do that lab, the battle condition reduction lab, because it was like 581 Q, I think. But it's got to get done, so yeah. And for the tournament, as you can see here, I have a little bit more into damage, 1.35 attack speed, a little bit more health. Orb size is only 1.4. I could definitely increase this to 1.5, but I don't see the need right now. Utilities, I have 1.34 enemy level skips. I have 1.2 free ups and 2.1 for the cash bonus, which is just level 110. This is because of project funding. For my ultimate weapons, nothing has changed really, except for one minor thing, and that is we unlocked Spotlight Plus, and it's now level 2. This thing has been crazy with range mastery in tournaments. This thing's nuts, man. The damage increase has been ridiculous with this thing. I really like it. I want to get to level 4 eventually, but not yet though. Other than that, I don't think there was any other adjustments made to ultimate weapons. Oh, I may have done one click into chain lightning damage at some point. Oh, you know what? I forgot one more thing. I probably shouldn't have left this out, but another small upgrade I did was I got my GT Plus to level 12. I'm planning on getting it to max level eventually, but I think before I get it to 14, I should get the duration from 70 to 75 seconds. But we'll see. I might do 2 more eventually, just not yet, because there's other stuff that I could do for cheaper stones. I mean, for less stones. My next stone upgrade, though, is going to be this. The Death Wave quantity to 7 from 6. And so that'll increase my coins. Reason being is because now, since my gold bot duration is 32.5 seconds now, before, when my gold bot was only 30 seconds, it made sense to have the Death Wave quant at 7, because the Death Wave activates, I believe, once every 4 seconds. And if you have 7 effect waves, then all of the coins inside the gold bot will get that 2 point whatever times coin bonus from Death Wave. But now that I'm at 32 seconds, it would ideally make sense if I had 8 death waves, 8 effect waves, because then it would be, I would need 32 seconds of uptime for that, and then that would lead to more coins, I think. And then eventually I'll have to do Death Wave cooldown as well. The only issue with doing Death Wave cooldown is that if I do that, I have to do the labs to resync my gold bot with my MVN. Because right now I have a 62-second sync with my Multiverse Nexus, and if I do Death Wave cooldown, it's going to bring my MVN down to 58 seconds, and then I got to do 4 levels in the lab for Goldbot cooldown, and I'm not gemming those right off the bat, so I would have to lab those at like 5x speed or whatever. Oh, and that's another thing too. Thanks to enemy balance, I'm now able to 5x everything, and eventually 6x on one of my labs, so that's pretty cool. I think that's about it for Ultimate Weapons. Let's go over to the... let's go over to the tournaments. The tournament stuff. So we have been crushing it in tournaments ever since we got Spotlight Plus. If we go here, if we go back to about September the 27th, which is about like 2 months ago, I was getting anywhere between 1,000 waves, 1,100. I think this 12-17 was because I just got Amplify Strike and it was like basic ultimate. But then as soon as I got Spotlight Plus, this was my first run with Spotlight Plus, just on unlock without getting the range mastery. I got 1375, and then I got 1254. I think the battle conditions for this one were really bad. And then as you can see here, I just been on an uphill climb ever since. You see 1551, 1681. I think this tournament here, I don't remember. I think it was this one where, yeah, I finished second place. I had a chance to get first place, but I had some masteries that still needed to get finished, and they couldn't finish in time. I think first place only had like 1720 waves, and I tried to get first place, but I just couldn't do it. I just didn't have enough power. And then as you can see, a week after, I hit 1700 waves, 1789, 1776, and then 4 days later, I got 1931. I think here, these 1700, I think around this time was when I got the cannon assist mod, and it brought me up to like the 1700s, and then when I started to invest more into the cannon assist mod, now 1931, and now I'm going over like 2000 in Legends. So here we got 2052, 2095. 1939, and then here we're hitting over 2100 now. So last week I hit 2147. In the tournament that just passed, I got to 2199. I was about to get to wave 2200, but as the wave cooldown was like 80% complete, a ray just one-shot me and I died right before the wave was about to switch over to 2200. It is what it is, whatever. Can't really do much about it. Other than that, there's not really much else to show. The guild, I have summon. This is my summon so far. What I did was I did a 2-to-1 sync with my gold bot. Since my gold bot is 62 seconds, I made the cooldown 124 seconds, and I just maxed out the duration. The cash bonus is that's for tournaments and stuff, or when I use like project funding. I'll probably upgrade this again, but eventually when I lower my MVN sync, I'm going to be lowering the cooldown. I also thought about just making the cooldown 70 seconds and then working on duration, but I think this is better like this. Plus I think the cooldown's very expensive as you get down to the lower numbers. Other than that, I think that is about it. Oh, you know what? I guess I might as well show you my vault so far. This is what my vault is looking like. My next upgrade is the Smart Nuke. I'm literally 1 key away. Fud's math. I don't know. Make it make sense, dude. But whatever. That's going to be next. This is for the farming strat that I use, so that I have nuke auto activate, and this will also be good for tournaments because sometimes I forget to use my nuke, or because I'm busy like yapping when I stream my tournaments, and this could help bail me out if I'm about to die. it'll just activate on its own. But this is what my vault is looking like now. I went straight up the middle and got all of these upgrades, like the discounts. And then on the sides, I got all the respecs. I got the presets. I got a card slot here. I got a card slot here. I got auto restart. And I recently got the damage limiter. Which, interestingly enough, you don't need to get the Charge Berserker to unlock the damage limiter. I guess it's been a bug for a while now, but yeah, you don't need the Charge Berserker to unlock this. And bad enough because the damage limiter is like 35 keys. So getting this, it takes much longer to get to this. But I don't know. I might eventually get this, but for 10 keys, I don't know. I would rather prefer to get something like this instead, to add gem stack. But I'm also thinking of going for the bot presets. Apparently, you're supposed to get them all done in one go. I think it's 110 keys altogether. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in like 5 months when I get those keys. I was also thinking about this, but I don't know. This seems like a waste of keys. I mean, just respec. If you respec your bot, you could fix your cooldown time. And then I guess a better plan would be to just don't mess up your cooldown. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah. Nothing in the power tree yet. I eventually want to start the power tree. Ideally, I would get this here, and then get the bot range, and then go straight up the right side. Get the cash, the coins per kill, and then the enemy attack skips. I want to get the enemy attack skips and the enemy health level skips. These would be really nice. And then whatever in between, like the super crit chance, the damage per meter. This would be nice for Spotlight Plus, and critical chance, and then damage, a 5% boost. It's like it's basically like getting an epic relic. That's pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, I think that is about it. I'm going to go ahead and put that lab back in because I want it to finish. So I will be... Let's see. I got to switch it back to this now. Yep. I guess I messed that up. Oh, well. It is what it is. But yeah, I believe that should be everything for now. And yeah, everyone that's been tuning into the stream when I do the tournament streams, I really appreciate everyone. You guys are awesome. We are so close to 1,500 subscribers. I think we need like maybe 8 more or 7 more. Hopefully this video will help me get over that, or maybe even higher. I don't know. But yeah, so that should be all for right now. I guess this was a quick episode, I guess you could say. But yeah, that should be all. And thank you guys, and I will see you all next time.